The Arkansas Razorbacks are at odds of plus 4,000 to win the 2016 College Football National Championship, and they are at odds of plus 1,000 to win the SEC Conference Championship. Last season saw the Razorbacks go 7-6 straight up, 10-3 against the spread, and 6-7 on the over-under. The Razorbacks offense produced the only tandem running backs to have gained over 1,000 yards each on the ground in 2014. And head coach Brett Bielema returns for his third year with almost all of his production players back for 2015. Jonathan Williams and Alex Collins ran the ball for nearly 2,300 yards and combined for 24 touchdowns on the ground, with Williams adding 2 more scores in the passing game. This year they will be led by third-year starter senior Brandon Allen, and his return will mark the first time since Matt Jones was with the program that the Razorbacks return a quarterback for a third consecutive season. Winning on the road in the SEC is what has kept Arkansas from being an elite team in the conference, as they have not won a game away from Razorback Stadium since October of 2012. Dan Enos, their fourth offensive coordinator in the last 5 years, enters his first season with the Razorbacks after 5 years at the helm for Central Michigan in the MAC. With 2 years left on his contract, Enos resigned and saw himself as more useful as the coordinator and quarterback coach for Arkansas. The talent level on offense is as good as you will see in the SEC this season, and the record may state that 9 starters returned from a year ago, but there is much more left over on this year's roster than that. Senior quarterback Brandon Allen completed 56% of his passes last season with a touchdown-interception ratio of 20-5, adding 2,285 yards to a career that has seen him throw for over 4,000. The running game is more than in good shape, as both Jonathan Williams and Alex Collins ran all over the SEC a year ago. Collins is not listed as a returning starter, but after gaining exactly 1,100 yards on 204 carries in 2014, he is a vital returnee to the program. The Arkansas defense ranked 76th nationally in yards allowed in 2013, and the 2014 season marked a dramatic improvement, as the Hogs moved all the way to 10th in the nation last season. The Arkansas rush defense finished second in the SEC behind only Alabama with 114.6 yards per game, which essentially earned defensive coordinator Rob Smith not only a second season with the team, but a hefty raise to boot. There is a lot to replace in the front seven this season, as only Brooks Ellis, who is making an adjustment this season from the middle to the weak side linebacking position, returns from last year's linebacking core. Junior Josh Williams is set to take on the strong side, while sophomore Khalil Hackett makes the move to the middle in the base 4-3 defensive scheme. This season, the offense will have to try to hold on to the ball a bit more and not put their defense behind the 8 ball. We mentioned that Arkansas has not won an SEC road game since 2012, but they also have not won a game in conference play decided by 7 points or less since the 2011 season, so that must change if the Hogs expect to be seen as a contender again this year. There may not be any hardware making its way to the Arkansas trophy case this season, but this team is built to score and will certainly accomplish plenty on the offensive side of the ball. For our picks and prediction, we see quite a few overs coming this season, so beware of that as the season progresses. We will call for no less than a 7-win season with a possible 8th win if they can break the cycle of not winning close games or of not winning on the road. If they can turn around either of those stats, we could see big things for the Razorbacks in 2015. For our Arkansas Razorbacks betting predictions, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sports books.